This has been a lure that's been out for a long time. This is my favorite here. This is the Zoom Horny Toad. I'll put this in my Tackle Warehouse link in the description if you guys would like to pick some up along with the components to rig it with. But it's just a soft plastic frog, solid body frog, and it's got some real subtle tails on this thing that makes sort of a gurgling sound when you reel them across the surface. So first of all, I want to talk about how to rig it, and then I'm going to show you guys, how I like to reel it and that type of stuff. There's two different ways to fish the horny toad based upon the type of cover you're fishing. Now, if you're fishing heavy cover, where like you're throwing over lily pads or grass or something like that, you got to rig it weedless with an EWG style hook here. And the way that I come across here, just rig it like your Texas rigging. There's a downfall and an upside to this. I'll talk about it here in a second. And I usually like the heavier duty one, the sort of the flipping hook, and just rig it like that. And another thing that will help you guys is sort of like wallow a hole out here. When you rig this thing in here, this is a hard piece of plastic. So stretch it out a little bit, wallow it out, and that way it'll, when those fish hit it, it'll collapse off of there a lot easier. So just spend some time doing that. Because if not, it's almost like it's too weedless if you don't sort of loosen it up a little bit. So that's how I fish it for some type of heavy cover over grass. Now, my preferred way to fish it, and the way that I like to fish a horny toad, is more open water, sort of the same type of areas that you fish a buzzbait or any other type of topwater. And that is, I'll take a straight shank Gamakatsu G Finesse heavy cover worm hook, and I'm going to come in the bottom of the toad here, and I'm going to thread the toad on with the hook. This is by far the superior way to rig it. And it's going to have an exposed hook like this. Now, this is okay if you're fishing it around open water or the edge of grass beds or around, objects like the side of a dock. And your hookups are going to be so much better. It's unbelievable how much better your hookups are going to be. And another thing with this, guys, when you throw it like this, sometimes it'll ride like that. Sometimes it'll flip over when you're reeling it like that. Don't worry about it, because they'll catch fish both ways. If one cast you make, it's like they flip up like that, and the next cast it's down like that. But either way, you're going to catch the fish on it, so don't worry about that. And most of the time, guys, I'm throwing this on 30 to 40 pound test Seaguar Smackdown braid line with a medium heavy action 7-foot rod like that. Mega Bass Perfect Pitch is one of my favorites. Okay, guys, let's talk about the type of areas that you want to fish this in now, what you want to look for. Now, this is a great summertime lure. There's something about the horny toad or any type of a buzz toad that works good in the summer